Cursethedawn streams. We have changed things a little bit around here on our ARC server. In fact, it is no longer the same ARC server. It is instead, we changed from the Naruto, or whatever the heck the name of his default server is, that when you set up on ARC, you just get them. We changed to logic servers. And the reason we did that is I found the previous ones to be a little slow. And I don't mean slow as in speed-wise. I mean, it seems, I mean, there was lag sometimes, but that wasn't the reason. The reason we switched was because they took forever to update. It's like they worked 9 to 5, so if there was a late update, you don't get it until they get to work the next day. And on the Logic server, you can update it yourself. So you have full control over it. When Steam drops an update, you just update it whenever you want to, or don't. And also, you can control the mods, and you can update. It's all, I don't know, you could do that on the other server, but I don't know. We thought we'd give this a shot. I know a lot of the streamers use this Logic server, so we thought we'd give it a try. And I'm on here with Cat, like I was on the other server. It's kind of cool looking. Too bad it's low level. But another thing that's different is we aren't on the island anymore. We changed to Ragnarok because, let's face it, it's the best. It's glitchy, there's problems with it, but it's just so much of a better world. You have every biome, you have the mythical creatures like griffins, and you have dragons, and, wyverns. So, and golems, and it's just a better map. So I came over here to pick up the crystal. To show you where here is. It's right there. Because, at least yet, I don't know where there's crystal by my house. Kat lives over in the desert. She's got a place out there near the temple. I don't know. She didn't build in the temple. She built in a ruin area near the temple. But we discovered a big cave over there with a waterfall that has a bunch of crystal in it. I'm sure a lot of people know about it. And because we couldn't find crystal anywhere. There's just places like this, which were just these rare kind of like little spots here and there. Get out of the way. This is Crumpus. You may recognize him from the last server. We brought a few dinos over from the other server just because we didn't want to leave them forever. But nothing crazy. We didn't go and get the RGs until we were at the level to tame an RG. And then it just became kind of silly, you know? You're like, oh, I'm going to go tame an RG, but I've got an RG on another server that's the level I would look for. So why not just go get it? You know? Why waste time taming another one when you've got one? So this one is obviously a Christmas RG, which in the new model looks pretty cool. Right now, for people who will watch this in the future, right now we are in the midst of the Easter event. So everything has crazy colors. Some of them are really cool, some of them are a bit much. But, I tamed a few things that I didn't need just because they were cool color. So what I'm trying to do tonight is to finish up, I'll give you a tour of my place over here, and to finish up my greenhouse. It's almost done. Just need to get some more crystal for the sloped roofs. Wow, I'm seeing some lag here, a little bit. So I'm, yeah, see here's some crazy Easter colors. See, that's just a bit too much. Hot pink like that? Yeah. So we're by the green monolith. I don't know what they call that. They call it a monolith. But I don't live on the mainland. I picked this island off the coast here because there's nothing on it. There's just herbivores. There's nothing dangerous. So I get to skip that whole process of gating your territory. Because there's nothing going to hurt anything there. Now what is on this server? Okay, so we have a few mods on here. We have S+, of course. The normal one and the platform one. We have I don't have it. What? Oh, I pushed upload. God, why did I do that? You can do that anywhere? Why would you do that anywhere? I thought you had to do it at the monolith. Upload your... What? You can do it at drops? I did not realize that. Does that seem weird? That seems weird. So we also got that echo decoration mod, like decor, so we can have nice things. It's a little tiny bit cheap. See, that one's just crazy too. I don't like the colors that are just like flat. Like they have very little. Wow, that's seen better days. But see how it's this hot pink? It doesn't have a lot of texture. It's just like. I wonder what he got. He probably killed it. So we got the decor mod. We've got the S+, we got the S+ with platforms, and we've got the Saddle Emporium mod. That's it. And the only other thing I've done in the console is, in the commands, is I hate Brontos, so I disabled them. So anytime the game wants to spawn a Bronto, it spawns a Dodo. Because we don't use Brontos for anything. All they do is, especially on the island I chose, all they do is stomp, 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 stomp. And I just couldn't take it anymore. So they're disabled. No more Brontos. But this is the island up here. The biggest bummer about it is I have to boat everything across. I can't fly. So I've got right here, as you can see, a little dock built. It's nothing special yet. We thought about doing something cooler here, and I thought at one point of building a bridge, but this is a long way to build a bridge. And freaking deep. Is that an Easter shark? That's funny. But this island is just awesome. I really like it. I'll show you what it is. So if we look at the map, I am on this island right there, that little spot. And there is nothing aggressive on here. There is Ankies, Trikes, Stegos, Pterodons, and this guy wants a ride. And these guys, Pig Mole. This one's actually really cool. I mean, look at it. It's got crazy colors, of course. It's a little bit waxy colors, but it's a 145. check this thing out. I would tame it, but I've got 2 trikes already. One is cats that she hasn't picked up yet, but who needs more than 1 trike? I don't need more than 1 trike. But this one's really freaking cool. Anyway. So... let's just pop up over here and give you an overview of my place. Ta-da! This is the barn. Right here. And we're locking up. There we go. It's because of those, see these lines here? This is the leash, the hitch. When you hitch things in S+. It's like, what I think is happening, I mean, I don't know, but it seems like it's pulling it from the center of the world. It causes a lag. But, so some of you may know this island. It got a little well on the top here, but I built a barn on the edge here. Here are my raptors that I've grabbed from the Easter egg. All pretty cool colors. They're not too wacky. And then this one's for Christmas. Then here's the sabers I've grabbed. I don't know if I like this one. Purple with red. Purple with red. Yeah. I really like this one for some reason. It reminds me of raspberry lemonade bubblegum. You ever seen that? It's like a Hubba Bubba flavor or something. Raspberry lemonade. But 233 and 232. So they're pretty kick-ass. Then inside here, this I just tamed. Thorny Dragon. I've never tamed a Thorny Dragon before. It's 235. It does a lot of damage. I don't see the point of them. I thought maybe it was their tail thing that they shoot spikes that knock things out. I thought maybe that was. But they can't knock anything out. I sat there and wailed on a level 20 dodo with this thing, and I couldn't knock it out with the poison. So I don't know. I don't know what. They're not very fast. They don't swim very well. They do decent damage when they bite, but they have a smithy saddle. But really, I don't know. So this is my trike 240. This is Blue. He was from the other server. Hold up. See, look at these stats on this guy. 5,000 health. He's like pretty nuts. Oh, that's not intimidating. But officially he's cats, so I don't have a. These guys got to be shipped over to her place on a boat. This is Cat's Bear as well from the other server. And then this is our trike from the other server, Christmas trike from the other server on the island. And this has got the Saddle Emporium saddle on it. And then this is her Thyla. Not a huge level, but it's one we bred from a Valentine Thyla. Oh, from I think this is the mom out here. I can't get up there. There we go. Yeah, this is mine. I just tamed it. It was level 12 when I tamed it. It really wasn't even worth it. But I just love the colors from the Valentine's. I thought this is about as crazy as you're gonna get. But so those are most of the things in here are cats. And then let's see, go over here. And this doesn't have anything in it yet, but I built like a aviary. I figure if we get a dragon, or if we get Quetzal or something up, I can, or just like overflow of flying things, they can go up here. This is Redfoot's home. So this was a ruin that was up here. See, it was, and I built onto it to just like make it look like a piece of crap house that he just kind of squats in. I think it looks like it. It looks like he's just a squatter in an abandoned house. But 225, he's not bad. He's a pretty good level. And look how red he is. That's pretty funny. This was before the holiday thing, so this is a natural color. Then let's see. So here's the aviary thing. I'll show you this later. Here. So, you know, it's not super fancy, but it'll fit a wyvern or a few other flyers up here. I really want a griffin. I've never tamed a griffin before. I've had a wyvern. I never had a griffin. So that'll be cool. But I think this will be a great place to put them. And then, so yeah, this goes up. And I'm going to finish this up. Because of these S Plus things, they pop up. Every other one pops up the railing. So this is just a little over place here in case we want to put like, I don't know, cabinets with saddles or whatever up here. Be a cool place to put them. Oh, great. There. Let's see here. And now, let's go down here. Now, if you're familiar with Ragnarok, you know what's down here. Nothing. It goes down to water. But at first I was like, oh my god, so much metal, it's awesome. But then I realized the neighboring islands that I can walk to have way more metal than I can even... So I'm not worried about building here and then the resources don't respawn. Because right now it thinks we're in a house. I'll bring it up. Yeah, see, they got the house house bonus. And that lets me put things like this down here. So we've got my little croc guy from the other server. He's not attacking the targets. This is 7. And this is the really insanely stats. Look at the stats on this thing. 3,000 health, 2,000 stam, almost 350 weight, 355 melee, and 202 speed. Really, I don't know. You can't ask for much more in a scorpion, I don't think. I don't know. This thing's nuts. And then out here is my entrance from the water. My Sarko can't go through that door. But I don't think anything's going to bother him. 230 Sarko. Gatorade. 4,000 health. 2,000 stam. 378 melee, and then 160 movement speed. This thing dominates out there. I don't really see a point in getting a shark, because when you have they just redid the Sarco, and when you have a Sarco, you can always escape to the land. If you have an ocean creature like a shark, you're stuck in there. There's really nowhere to go but to fight to the death. And with the Sarco, you have options. You can go to the land, get out, and plus it does a hell of a lot of damage when it's in the water. So, he also makes these neutral. So really, I don't need anything else. So, let's go back up. Things get stuck in here sometimes. Have any of you guys been trying PixArk? I've been trying it. It's interesting. It's a little sad. It's like, it's superior to Minecraft in almost every way. Because it's got so much more to do. It's got quests. It's like a real game. But it'll never be as popular as Minecraft. It just doesn't have a chance. So, let's go on down here. Now I wanted this to be a little bit... like, I'm not going crazy, but I wanted it to be a little Viking-ish. So... he's actually got everything I need for mine. I should not hit him. I wanted it to be a little bit like a Viking settlement built. Wow, look at the colors on that. Oh my god. Jesus. Tie-dye. That's a name right there. Wow. Level 20. Yeah, this is Frog. This is frog-like colors. Let's see here. That was the wrong thing to bump. Let me take this. Let's move him to the front here. So, what I was saying is, I wanted this to look a little bit Viking-ish. So it kind of does. That's why I went with the stone to wood to thatch. So it's the biggest place I've ever built. And I freaking love this island. I would recommend building here. It is just... it reminds me... okay, I grew up in Iowa, in the States. Now I live in Toronto, Canada. But I grew up in Iowa in the States, and it's like a farm. It's like a wide open. And you don't have to worry about stuff attacking you, and it's on this island, and it's just, I don't know, it feels right to me. So let me, I'm getting a little bit of lag. I think it's because I'm streaming. It never happened before. So what we can do with these, let me get a little bit closer, so you can get them like right up to here. So this is the main entrance. And here are my two dire wolves, Ivory. And let's see here, let's give her some... And then Mary, he is, or Wintergreen, he's from the other server. Get all this text out of here. And I have not done any breeding with them yet. I don't know if it would look that good because he's got the wacky colors and she's got very plain normal. And so what I did here is, this is kind of a back hallway that leads to the back here. And We were just out here. And then big open hall, and then this is like the crafting room. So got my forges, the S Plus smith, the regular smithy. This is what I've got so far. Fabricator. Then this is like a storage area, and this is the decor maker for, you know, decorative stuff, flags, I haven't messed with it a whole lot. Bookshelf, and then this is the converter for S Plus. So this is what I've got right now for crafting. And then you go across to the other side, and this is the kitchen area. As you can see, this is also using many of the decor things. And the reason I say that this decor thing is a little cheaty is because this stove that comes with it is a fridge and a stove. So it keeps meat from spoiling for a long time, you know, it keeps it fresh. And then also you just turn it on and it cooks. So that's kind of eh. And then here is all the dye coloring and stuff on the top here. And you can get that really early. And then this is the biggest cheaty part. I don't have a water reservoir. So you place a bucket and then you place this on top. And you've got fresh water without having to set up pipes, without... Now certainly it's convenient, but it's a bit cheaty in my opinion. But I still went ahead and built the fridges and the industrial stove because I just felt it was necessary to kind of... I think the industrial stove's actually faster than that, but I don't know. And then here in the back is this. Now, I guess the S Plus one, it feels like it never goes dead because the regular wind turbine would sometimes stop when the wind stops, and then this would kick in. But so I set that up that way, but I don't think this ever stops. I think because it's the S Plus one, it just keeps going. I don't know. So that's also a little key. So up here is the bedroom area. I'm going to put a fireplace here. I haven't learned the engram yet. And there's kind of a sitting area. It doesn't get that cold in this island though, so. And then we just have basic bedrooms. Here's one. Look how huge that is. And then this one's Kat's when she comes to visit, because sometimes it's a long ways back home. And she has just done her own thing with it. Got a few rugs here and there, and then she moved her bed. She made a loft here, and so that's cool. I did not mess with the beds yet because they don't function like a bed. You know, you can't. Here, let me show you. You can't walk up to it and hold it and lay on the bed. It doesn't give you an option to lay on the bed. Pick up, demolish, rename, fast travel. So, this also leads out to the balcony here. And this is my room. Got a couple little rats I found out there. Yeah. Microraptor jerk. There's my vulture. Bearskin rug. And then here's what I was talking about. You can go up to there, you go lay on the bed. Ta-da, you're laying on the bed. You can't do that with the other one, so I'm still hesitant to use it. I don't know. Oops, pushed it. And then here's the other bedroom. So, I mean, we've got loads of space here. And I could also go up if I wanted to make it a little bit stacked like those Viking helms. So, yeah, so this is it. There, like I said, is the greenhouse I'm making. Hell, I'll just take RG. So I'm putting the greenhouse over here. Just learned the sloped roof Ingram. So I'm going to do that with the crystal I get. And then the only other thing is this insane bridge. Then steps going down, and then I made this bridge across because I wanted access to these islands because there's tons of metal and obsidian on them. But this bridge was such a pain in the ass to make, man. So I got out about this far, as you can see, and I went, I have to get under this with a boat sometimes. So then I raced it up. But it was just... Without cheating, this thing is just nuts to build. And here's my taming pen, because I don't want any kind of mean things that I drop in here escaping and killing all my... Like I said, I'm not doing fences, so... Put the taming pen out here. I can drop things into. And then the final thing is just a little building I made for some of my harvesting creatures. We got the Anki here and a beaver. The beaver is from the previous server. Yankee is not. And we always just pump weight on these guys. But they're decent levels. Good enough for gathering metal and stuff out here. Oops. I always forget the S+4 is auto open. But what I do when I gather the stuff is, you see all those parasaurs I had over there? Let's go take a look at them. They're pretty crazy, and plus they have the Saddle Emporium saddles, which give them 50%. Some of them are 50, some are 30% weight buff. So I can go over there and just haul so much metal. So I have... create kind of a dinosaur train. Look at the stats on this. Look at the weight is 1,000, and movement speed. Been kind of bumping movement speed, but they're so slow. And then this one, let's see, this same thing. It's like weight is 1,000. Just keep bumping the weight. And this one, I think, is the biggest of them all. I think. Yeah, also 1,000. So I just set these up one following another, and then I just go over there and just bring back these just truckloads of metal. I just have them follow the Anki. When the Anki's full, I load it onto the Parasaur and then keep going with the Anki until I fill up all the Parasaurs, and then I come back. So much metal, it's just nuts. And then you get a lot of stone with that as well, flint and... So, what I was just out doing is getting a bunch of crystal so that I can finish up that greenhouse. Now I'm going to guess nobody wants to watch me do that. So I will probably just end it here. I just wanted to do an update on our private server here on Ragnarok. Put these in here where they belong. Yeah, I found this. Found a flamethrower the other day. I don't know what I'm going to do with that exactly. So that's it. I will upload this to YouTube if you miss it. If you can't finish it, if it disappears, because I don't quite understand why Twitch doesn't keep things around. I guess they just don't want to have the space. But I upload these to YouTube, and let's see, what are the plans? Our plans here are, at least my plans, are to get a wyvern and a griffin. That's kind of the biggest reason we came here. And, you know, I'm finding there's just a lot to explore in Ragnarok. That the island, we were all kind of tapped. It was like, okay, well, we built some cool things, but what else is there? Once you've kind of tamed everything, it was, I don't know. So, hope you enjoyed the video or the stream, and I will upload this as I said, and wow, you know, look at this, look at this. On my screen it looks just fine, there's no problems, it looks just great. But then I look at the feed on Twitch and it is black and white speckled crap. And I assume that's... Huh. It looks like it's mainly just on wintergreen here. Isn't that strange? Excuse me. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, happy Easter, everyone. And, I'll see you next time. Hopefully, I hope to do more recording of our adventures, because Kat and I always end up getting in some trouble. So when I go to try and get a wyvern egg, or like I died 3 times today, so I'll let you guys know. I'll upload it. Okay. Have a good night, and hope you enjoy your games as much as I enjoy making them. We just finished making Far Cry 5, so hope you all enjoy that game. It was interesting to make, and I'm not going to get into it, the political reception it got. Good night, guys.